Yo! Welcome back to Arcway, home of menswear and styling. My name is Tolu, and you guys can find me on Instagram at tolu.est and the Arcway channel as well. So I'll post the links down below. So in today's video, I'm gonna provide you guys with a list of things that every guy should have in his bachelor pad or his apartment or whatever, his space, his man cave, his concubine. So I'm gonna provide you guys with a list of items that every guy should need in his crib. Just to get this out of the way, I'm not an interior designer. I have a lot of respect for them and what they do, but I'm gonna provide you guys with things that I've used in my own crib to like enhance the look and just give the place a different aura, right? You want to add a little personality of who you are in your crib, and these are my things that actually help me express that the best. And so when I do have company, it's essentially my environment, right? So that's the whole thing. You want to make your apartment like your home. Also, let me know what you guys will apply into your own apartment that I actually don't have on this list in this video. So when I make this list, there is no particular order how I'm going to go about this. So I'm just going to run down this list that I have right here. So the first thing I would tell you guys to grab is a room light. A lot of places don't have lights in the center of the ceiling. So for example, so I have one light up here, and then there's no light on this direction. So either I use like the windows to provide the natural lighting, or I get myself a room lamp. So this room lamp I got off of Facebook Marketplace, but this has actually been sold at IKEA as well. You guys can pick it up if you guys would like this style. One thing about this light is that it covers a lot of space in a small area. So this is a great investment. I got it for like 30 bucks, but I'll provide the link if you guys want it brand new. So yeah, this actually has been with me for a couple of years. It's sturdy, it's a nice colorway, it goes with my color tone of my environment, and this is something that you guys should have in your place. So it's perfect for reading, it's perfect for, you know, watching movies or just having a dim set, low light setting. It's really handy. So it does come with like a not foot pedal, but like a foot button where you guys can stop and turn it on anytime you need to, but also there's a longer cord, so it does actually cover a lot of length. I believe it's about 6 foot in the length, maybe 6 or 4. So it does cover a wide space as well. So for this lamp, you can flip it up and down. So you can, if you don't want the spotlight on the ground, you can put it upwards, and it covers more area, more ground. And yeah, it's a cool look. So next thing I'll tell you guys to grab on your list is coasters and wine glasses and like cocktail glasses as well. Those things are important, especially when you do have company around. You want to provide hospitality in your environment. So I actually got these coasters from a thrift store. It's called Value Village out here. I believe it's called Savers in the States, but you always find vintage stuff in those type of environments. But I like the colorway of this, so I picked it up. I actually got 4 of these like marble slabs right here. These things are man sturdy, man. So I believe it's made out of stone or something, but yeah, these are perfect for drinks and not to like damage your tables and all that. So get yourself some coasters and some like high quality wine glasses and cocktail glasses, because presentation is key, especially when you have company around. You want to give a good presentation. You don't want to ruin your furniture as well, because I've done that in the past with this coffee table here. I'll provide you some links down below so you don't have to worry about it. So that will be that. The next thing I'll say you guys should have is a bookshelf. If you guys are into books, you guys are into collecting maybe magazines or coffee table books, get yourself a bookshelf, invest into one. For one, it helps you save space, but also if you enjoy reading or you want to get into reading, at least having a collection of books you can pick from is a great option instead of having it in a box, right? You don't want to have it in your moving boxes or whatnot. It just helps to keep the place a little bit more organized, a little cohesive. I actually got mine off of Amazon, so it's kind of like a slim shelf. I'll show you guys as well, but it's like a slim shelf. On the top shelf, I usually provide some things I'm going to be using when I leave the house, so like keys, wallet, gum, business cards. But below you'll basically see 2 shelves, so it's very slim, but it actually holds quite a lot of things. So I actually stuffed all my books down there. You guys can see right here, as you guys can see my coffee table books, my magazines, some small books, medium books. So it is very, very key to have, and it helps the place look clean, but also you have this appearance of you seem to be a reader. But if that's you or not, look into that because I truly recommend it. I got mine for about 89 bucks off of Amazon. Really easy to assemble. If I find the exact same model, I'll provide it to you guys because it's perfect for like the doorway. It doesn't actually take up a lot of space, so that's a great investment. Next one on the list is a coffee table. My coffee table isn't really that spectacular. I actually got it from Amazon. I had this coffee table for about 2.5 years. It isn't the biggest in dimensions, but it does what it needs to do. It covers a good fraction of my living room, but here is where I usually provide like my books or where I eat dinner. But a good quality coffee table is super key. You want to invest in something that you'll have long term, and this right here is from IKEA, so this isn't something I'm going to be having for like over 5 to 10 years. But in the meantime of like 2 years, or if you're just getting to your first apartment, this is something that you guys should grab. This isn't too big and it's really easy to lift. So grab yourself a coffee table. This one has 2 levels, so it has a top shelf and it has a lower one as well. So you can put a lot of things at the bottom and top. But I'll say at the bottom, I noticed it started having like a bridge where it kind of had a little slope, and maybe that's just due to me putting my feet there. But when it comes down to books and like other items besides your body weight, it'll actually be really, really sturdy for you guys. And as you guys will see throughout my environment of my own belongings and my decor and all that type of stuff, is I actually have it in a certain color tones. Black, brown, neutral tone colors essentially. I usually gravitate to neutral tone colors because one, it's just easy to match and like place things, and two, for me, it's just a masculine vibe. That's just how I roll. I like those color schemes, and I don't like a lot of colors. I just like it to be subtle, kind of like a bat cave. I like that Batman aesthetic, so my whole environment is pretty dark toned. I'll say it's dark toned, but the next thing I'll tell you guys to grab is coffee table books. Not only going with a coffee table, but having a good sturdy coffee table book, it provides the whole aesthetic of your environment in a nice way. I don't know what it is, but I think coffee table books are justifiable in the sense that it's a nice presentation when you have first like newcomers into your apartment, or at the same time you just want to change up the aesthetic. So having some coffee table books that you're interested in or you're currently reading is a great way to have a nice aesthetic to your environment. It's an eye catcher, at the same time it just looks good and looks presentable. Because I actually have a few coffee table books that I'm actually reading and I'm interested in. So a lot of it is streetwear, either streetwear or barbering that I'm into. So that is my career as a barber. But even as a menswear stylist, I love the clothing, and I'm always gonna be invested in learning more about clothing. So one of my favorite coffee table books is Stone Island. So I actually have it. So I'm gonna show you guys what that is. But the way I put it together on my table, maybe with a few magazines, that's just my vibe, and I love that style. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what coffee table books you guys are reading or you guys are interested in. There's a lot out there, and they actually go for quite a bit, but they are an investment. You're obviously going to spend about like $65 plus, going up to $200 for a coffee table book. So let me know what you guys like in terms of coffee table books. One of my favorites, talking to my streetwear guys out here, is the Bape one. I want to get the Bape one. That one's like $900. Maybe even cheaper, but it's up there. So this item is a personal investment that every guy should have in his apartment, because health is important. Your health is your wealth. Long-term longevity of you taking care of yourself is going to provide comfortability, and it's going to allow you to make more money. At the same time, you're going to feel good within your own environment, and that's the best feeling before you leave into the real world. So in this environment, I couldn't sleep the first week here because it was so stuffy. The air was so dense. So I got myself a purifier. None of these items I'm showcasing to you guys I'm sponsored by. I'm just letting you guys know what I invested in. So this right here is a Dyson air purifier. It's about a 3-in-1 air purifier, humidifier, and a fan. And this is gonna run you up. Like, this ran me up $1,700, but yet again, like I said to you guys, it's an investment, and for me personally, I'd rather invest into quality than having something cheap buying that about like 2 times a year, right? I don't want to go through the process of repairs. I don't want to go through the process of calling our customer service. So I invested into this. So this actually changed my life. It's changed my whole breathing patterns in this environment. And yeah, I'm really grateful I invested in that. Took a leap of faith and I got it. And then also I'll say get a quality vacuum. Yet again, you don't want to be buying a vacuum every 3 to 6 months. I got a V8 Animal. This is by Dyson, and this is great. It's a great product. It has 2 different modes to it, so this is actually perfect for your carpet and hardwood as well. So get yourself one of those. It's mobile, so it's actually wireless, so you can actually carry it around. So there's no problems with that. If you are cleaning your car, get yourself that, because you can also change the nozzles. Not only that it's a longer extension, you can get a smaller one, it's half the size. But yeah, that's what I use, and that will run you about like $500. So take these things into consideration, but these are the things I'm using. The next thing I will say to every guy out there is get yourself a quality rug. So I got my rug from IKEA. It was about like $230 for that. For this rug, and this rug is dope to me. I like it a lot. It goes with my aesthetic, goes with my color tone. So this is kind of like a salt and pepper type of rug. When it comes down to rugs, I believe you should clean them about once a year, but this was a great investment. I got the largest one possible because I do have a bigger space here. And when you have a rug versus when you don't have a rug, it's a night and day difference. It adds a little bit of warmth to the environment, but at the same time, it has a nice presentation. And so get yourself a quality rug, because you don't want to be stepping around in cold feet on a hardwood floor. And yet again, when you have company, it looks like you're missing a little something here. These are just keys and gems that are coming from my own life that I'm just helping you guys out, so you guys can pick and choose what you guys like from this list. Next thing I'll say, even if you're not into style or appearance, but I will just tell you guys to get yourself a body mirror. So a body mirror essentially is something that's going to cover your whole body, your whole dimensions, and you can see yourself from different perspectives, from a wide angle to a short angle to like a medium. So you can see everything, and you can turn around and you can understand what you visually look like in person before you leave the door. So I have a body mirror in your apartment because it's super important. For me, I bought my body mirror. It's actually right there. I bought that for about $60, I believe, maybe a little bit cheaper, but it was on Facebook Marketplace. I found a local place that sold mirrors and plants, and I just grabbed the mirror. Yet again, it's a great size. Mine's about 7 foot, I believe, and 7 foot by, I'm not sure how wide. 7 foot by, I don't want to count that. I think my mirror is about 7 foot by 2, so it's a good length. It covers a lot of dimensions, and yeah, get yourself a body mirror because this is super key. The great thing about this one is that it's super portable and light, so I can move it, pick it up, and put it different places. You can actually also hang this as well. So if you're into hanging your mirror, horizontal or vertical, it's your choice. Also, with a body mirror, adds a lot more space into your environment. So the way I turn this mirror, if I turn it to a certain angle, it looks like it covers more of an atmosphere when you look into it. It makes a great perception of making a small place look bigger by the way you position it. And that's something that you guys can use to make your environment look twice as big. The next thing on my list is plants. You want your place to feel as if you're connected to nature. Well, I'll speak for myself because I'm from Vancouver, and my whole environment has always been green. So that's why I like to have my environment with a lot of green in them. It's not just a visual aesthetic for YouTube, but this is actually my lifestyle. So I have a lot of green in my apartment. I have one of my main plants. I have a bonsai. I have 2 little ones from IKEA. I got another one from like a thrift shop. But just having some green in your environment, it changes the psychology off of some studies I read, but it just changes your mood. It just helps you think better, think clearly. Plants also detoxify the environment, so they get rid of toxic smells and stuff like that. So invest into a plant, either it's real or fake. I got one real one, I got some more fake ones, but as a whole, it just looks nice as aesthetic, and you visually and you feel better because you feel like you're closer to nature. So next thing on my list for your apartment is candles and room spray. So I've been gifted from my friend Adam, who owns the company 212 Studio. He actually provided me with a little gift bag, so I'm actually gonna open up on camera here, but I believe it's a candle. So this is a candle that you guys can actually purchase if you guys are interested in this one. But having a sense of a good aura in terms of smell is super key, especially in tight-knit environments. For me, I live in a bachelor's, so it's very, very small, but I make it a lot bigger than it is. But also, with that being said, the smell is super important. Whether you're cooking or you have a window open or whatnot, you want your whole environment just to feel aesthetically pleasing to the nose, right? So I'm actually gonna open up this candle right now. Shout out to Adam, so let's do that. So when it does come down to room sprays, I picked up this room spray that is phenomenal. This is a sick find, and this is a representation of like a Cuban cigar. So you got a Cuban Royal and a classic Cuban Gold. And what this is I thought it was a cigar at first, but it's not. It's literally a room spray. So it's a natural spray, and it literally is like a cigar. So check this out. Look how sick that is. Look at that. Honestly, this is so sick to have. It looks like a cigar, but it's actually a room spray. You can take off the top here, and then you can just give it a nice spray. But having like 2 sprays of these covers the whole environment pretty well. And I actually like this a lot. I actually spray this before I have company, or I just spray it just to freshen up the environment. But having a quality room spray like this, bro, I'm telling you guys, get yourself some of these, because this is phenomenal. I think this is a sick find, but also this is so G just to have like cigars that are room sprays. Like, who does that, right? So hopefully I can provide you guys with things that a lot of YouTubers are not usually saying, or maybe are saying stuff that everyone else has. I don't know, but I'm just saying I hope to provide you guys with something that's a little bit different from any other channel that you guys are watching. The next thing on my list is quality speakers. And shout out to my friend Chris, man, because he hooked me up with these speakers, and these ones are phenomenal. So I got these 2 bass speakers down below here. These are actually Bluetooth connected, so I can connect to my phone, Apple Watch, whatever. So giving some quality speakers that covers a good sense of space, it's really key. If I could have like more speakers in certain places on my pad, I will, especially in the washroom or near the doorway. Like, those little things are key, because it just has a nice aesthetic. It has a nice sonic wave in the environment. I love to think in terms of like a restaurant where you want to fill the air with sound frequencies everywhere you go. So I kind of think like that in terms of my apartment, and I'd love to invest into more. But these speakers are amazing. I can't complain. You can turn up the treble, you can turn up the bass, the highs and lows of it. And I'll provide the link for these. I believe they're French, specifically is a French brand, but I can provide you guys with equivalency for that. So if you guys are interested in quality speakers, from my own experience, grab these ones. Next thing I'll tell you guys to grab is wall art, because essentially it is an extension of who you are or what you're going through in that certain period of having that art piece up. Like in my videos, you guys have seen numerous times of me doing my style videos, I always have some wall art, whether it be on the ground or on a table, or actually I'm gonna try to hang them on the wall, but I don't think I can. But having some nice wall art, it helps to complement the walls. It makes sure the walls don't look naked, but at the same time, it has a nice vibe to it. So depending on the season, depending on where you're at in life, you want something that's a little bigger or smaller, I can provide you guys with some links that have some like great motivational sayings. If you guys are in the States, there's a great brand. I believe they ship worldwide. But these ones right here are just kind of like vintage ones I found. So I rock with these ones a lot. I like them. I like the colorway, the aesthetic. I love how they are. I typically kind of post them down below on the ground just for like aesthetic features in terms of my videos. But yeah, wall art, and I'll actually say desk art. And what I mean by that is, I'll just show you. Having something like this is just like a sculpture. This is a young Marcus Aurelius, one of my favorite philosophers, as you guys can see right here. Just having like a quality piece to put on your desk and on top of your books, it's a great vibe. I think it looks dope. If I can get a bigger one, I will get one. I will get a bigger one down the road. But for now, it's a small size one. It's a dope vibe. It adds a little bit of a masculine feel to the environment as well. So if you guys are into like sculptures or wall pieces, I'll provide you guys the links down below. You guys can check them out. The next thing on my list is hand soap and hand cream. So my personal favorite is the one by Grown Alchemist. I'll provide you guys with the link, but I've been using this for numerous years since I actually first reviewed this product. So this product is great because it has an orange peel lemon scent to it. So I use that, and also the hand soap as well has the same smell. So it's like a package bundle. Let me know in the comment section down below of things that you would actually apply to the studio that I should actually consider. I was actually thinking a vinyl player, for example. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what's on your list of 10 things or maybe 5 things that you guys would like to have in your apartment. Let's have a discussion about it and help each other out. Thank you guys for watching Arcway. And for those that don't know, Arcway is a brand of people around the globe that are like-minded and they think the same, and we are entrepreneurs and we're just go-getters and they want to be your best self. So if you guys are new to this channel, thank you, welcome aboard. For all the current subscribers, thank you guys for supporting. And this channel is consistently growing because of you guys, and thank you guys so much for supporting. My name is Tolu. You can check me on Instagram. I'll provide my Instagram, my personal Instagram as well. Thank you guys so much for the love, guys, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.